G'day Dogs fans, Bob Murphy here with assistant coach Ash Hansen for the Round 8 match preview. Ash, welcome to the show.
Great to join you, as always. Yeah.
This is our second dig at it.
Yep.
It went very smooth the last time, so I expect a similar high standard.
Can't see us going backwards.
Now we've got a road trip this weekend and we've got a few points to get through, but we've got to start off with the major talking point of the week, and that was Aaron Norton. What did you make of his 5-goal effort the other night?
Oh, pivotal, obviously, in the context of us winning the game. Gave our ball movement a really strong target when we couldn't probably navigate through their defence by hand or by foot. And it was just great to see him get some reward. He's been putting in a lot of work. His positioning's been getting better and better each week. And we saw him capitalise on the weekend. So it was really enjoyable, certainly doing his tape.
Do you get as excited during the game as we do in the outer, or you got to be professional?
No, there's some excitement. Like, if you had the camera on me, I was smiling a few times, and you've got to enjoy when your boys play really well.
Don't put your knee on Bevo's back.
No,
naughty!
Well, he's normally behind me, so he can't see my facial expressions, which is probably good because he hopefully sees the professional side of things. But no, it was enjoyable to watch, even from our vantage point.
Very exciting. And what about the trip to Ballarat this week? We're up on the highway. It should be a chilly one against the Lions. What does the sort of the different look at a different ground sort of bring?
Well, we really enjoy playing there. We're certainly starting to become really comfortable playing there with the amount of games we've played over the last 3 years. And we had a community camp up there at the start of this season before our JLT game. So we're engaged with the community. The surface is fantastic.
Best surface in the AFL?
Good. I think it's up there with Tassie. It's something about those grounds that get a lot of rain, not too much traffic. They just come up a treat. So I know our boys like playing there, and hopefully we can continue to build on making it a real fortress for us.
Well, I'll be up there too. I'll be driving the Mercedes van. So for the competition, I could.
Is there room or is there a competition?
I think the competition winners will probably fill the whole van. So, but if you like some cowboy music, happy to pick you up along the way. Yeah. What can you tell me about Matt Suckling? Is he over his injury worries?
Yeah, he's a good chance to come back. Trained really strongly today, so match committee decision, but certainly adds to our game plan with his flexibility and his ability to use the ball, by foot, which everyone knows. Was in really great form before he got injured during the week, which was unfortunate. So he'll be a really great inclusion if selected and gets through today.
Adds a bit of experience too, doesn't he?
Certainly does with a young group, yep. And the flexibility is his biggest thing, can play every line, so he's a good weapon to have. Right,
this is the moment you've been waiting for. I know everyone out there watching, this is the moment they've been waiting for. The Mercedes X-Class keys to the game.
Yep.
This week, trivia quiz. So, Brisbane Lions, who's their number one?
Has to be Ben Keys, doesn't it?
Bingo. There's the Mercedes key for you, Ash. So we'll just rattle through a few of these. Lachie Neale, who's been in sensational form. How dangerous is he on the weekend?
Yeah, he's pivotal to their performance. Been a fantastic addition with his ball winning ability, and I think the keys to him has been his ability to win the ball and get to the outside. So we know how dangerous Dane Zorko is. Hugh McCluggage is just growing in maturity every week on that wing and uses the ball really well under pressure. So by stopping the source, which is Lachie Neale, is going to be pivotal.
They've got some dangerous forwards, don't they? Eric Hipwood, Cam Rayner, Charlie Cameron, among others. Yeah.
Speed is probably the first thing that comes to mind when you think of the Brisbane forward line. Really fleet-footed, both their talls and their smalls. So our backs should be able to match up really well on them with our athletic profile and make sure that, not only are we nullifying them, but winning the ball back and then moving it out of there really, really quickly and precisely, which we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, which has been encouraging.
Form lines at this time of the year, always hard to get a read on.
Yeah.
The last time we met the Lions, quite a while ago, round 8 last year. Is there any reference of that Dogs win?
I think their growth and our growth probably make for a similar matchup, but we've both matured, It's obviously not going to be played under the roof at Etihad. They played in wetter conditions last week, so if that forecast comes to fruition this week, it does change the game slightly. But, geez, round 8 last year is like a decade ago in the football calendar, so a different game.
I was the boundary rider that night, and first and last time. So read into that what you will. Ash, thanks so much for stopping by. Always great to get an insight from you. Encourage the Bulldogs fans to get to Marvel Stadium for 1:45 on Saturday. And just as a little kicker, there's a plate-up Ballarat competition, which the focus being on toasted sandwiches this year. And I know you're passionate about your toasted sandwiches.
Toasty.
But outside Mars Stadium, there'll be the Matt Suckling chicken pesto toasted sandwich that he has perfected. I thought the Suckling pig was a missed opportunity, but there's something in it for the Bulldog fans. So make sure you get there, Mars Stadium, to see the Dogs take on the Lions.